Hello, it's Junie. Hope everybody's doing good. Waiting for people to come on. You going up? Okay. Good night. Good night. Goofball.
I gotta walk slow.
I know, because it might knock this thing over. Hi, Susie Q. Woohoo! Susie Q's here. How you doing? How have you been, honey? So, do you want me to pull a couple cards? I got a new deck called Curiosity. I'm going to check, when I ask questions about that guy. What was his name again? The guy's name again? Forgot already. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but... Yes, yes, okay. That's a really complicated case. Really complicated. Eddie O'Brien Jr. So Eddie Sr., that's who you were talking about earlier too. So Eddie Sr. is the dad. And what's the mom's name? Hi, Karen. How are you? It is really a crazy case. Okay, so give me 1 second so I can read your messages while I pull some cards. Is this okay if you guys are just looking at me pull cards? Janet Downing was the victim. Okay. It's good to see you, Karen. Did you want me to pull some true crime cards for you as well? Chat's in the way. Okay. All right. At least I can look here and see your messages. Okay, so you have some questions too, Karen? Okay. It's good to see everyone. I hope everybody's doing okay. This has been a crazy week, right? Okay. Also wanted to make a little announcement as well. Okay, these are basically considered oracle cards, but I'm still going to do a Celtic cross on them and see what we get. I took all the boxes over there. I have to break down all the Amazon boxes and stuff. It's been crazy. So hopefully Aggie pops on soon. We made it through the holidays, girl. We did it. Okay. It's a miracle in itself. So I'm going to ask about Janet Downing and Eddie O'Brien. All right, so let's use this new deck. I have I've asked it a couple of questions about stuff for me personal, and it really worked out well. Hi, S-Y Cyprini. Hi, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the crowns. I really appreciate it. these cards are really pretty. I mean, just kind of look at the artwork on them. I don't know if you can see them. All right, so we're going to ask about Janet. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. If you become a channel member, I'll pull some cards for you. It's only like $2, $2.90 or something to become a member. And every month I try to come on and pull cards for everyone if they're a member. Hello. It's good to see you, Camille. Is that Camille? Hello from Virginia. I love Virginia. I'm really close to you. I'm from Delaware. Not too far. All right. All right, Janet and Eddie O'Brien. Oh wait, I got the like the direction cards. Thank you for everyone tuning in. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. All right, Eddie O'Brien. The O'Briens. The O'Brien. Spirit, help me tune into Eddie O'Brien, please. Help me tune into Janet. All right, disclaimer. I am a tarot card reader. I don't consider myself a professional astrologer, but I am a self-taught learning astrology. I do criminal astrology and map out missing people. This is not to be taken as factual evidence, okay? This is just us coming together as a spiritual family, as a spiritual team, and we're questioning about circumstances and cases and current events. Hi, Brooke. It's good to see you, honey. How are you healing? Are you healing okay? Are you doing okay? Yes, that's right. All right, so this is not to be taken as fact. This is no disrespect to any victims. Janet suffered multiple stab wounds. This is a very violent case. And the neighbor boy, Eddie O'Brien, is accused of her murder. I believe that they are they re-looking at his case to see if, because he was 15 when it happened, and they put him in life in prison, and I think it's illegal to put a child in life in prison. Hi, Jay Forever. It's good to see you, sweetie. How are you? So, are you hurting, Brooke? Brooke had surgery, so everybody just send Brooke love and healing prayers and just send her good vibes so she heals well. Welcome in, Jay Forever. It's good to see you. He has another appeal coming. Yep, not healing quickly enough. I bet. You don't realize how much you move, huh? Like, I can remember when I had my surgery, just talking and like moving my arms around, it was just like so painful. Like, you don't realize how all these muscles and nerve endings are connected and how much it hurts, you know? All right. Tuning in to Janet. Tell us what happened with these cards. I tried messing with my bow on top of my Christmas tree. I don't know if it looks right or not. I got a bow because my angel, we pulled the angel out and my angel looked like someone beat the shit out of her in the basement. I don't know if it's like she got smushed or something. Her face was smushed and she had like mold growing on her. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know what happened down there, but we must still have some water or moisture down there. I can't breathe. Call 911. Oh, Lord. What's wrong with you? WTF Slim. What the fuck, Slim? That's a pretty funny name. Okay. Slim, if you want us to call 911, you need to tell us where you live. Are you okay? Okay, no. So, thank you. These people are crazy. All right, Janet. What happened to you, Janet? What happened to you, Janet? This card is Janet. This is what is opposing her. This is the root of the matter. This is the recent past, the subconscious of the crime, the outcome, bottom of the deck. A clear slate is at the bottom of the deck. I can't speak. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. Interesting card. You know, I'm going to also pull the True Crime deck as well on top of this and do the same Celtic Cross on top of it. And maybe I'll even pull a few tarot. I have like 50,000. I have like 50,000 decks next to me, I swear to God, on this chair. This whole chair, when I come in from work, I put all my work stuff there, but it's like loaded with tarot cards. And I have tarot cards over here and tarot cards here. It's just, I got tarot cards everywhere. And my daughter was painting with glitter. So it looks like a fairy was murdered in my house. Like, literally, it's like a CSI crime scene here of a fairy murder. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Okay. Tuning in to Janet and Eddie O'Brien. I don't know who I already know since YouTube changed our handles. Oh, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Everything's weird. Tuning in to Eddie. Oh, that card went flying. The card that went flying out of my hand is egotism. I don't know if I'm going to count that because it went flying. So we might have some ego here. I broke armor. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, that's Susie Q. She's not today, Satan. Tell us about Janet and Eddie. What happened to Janet? Is Eddie involved? What happened to Janet? Is Eddie involved? Damn, that went flying. What happened to Janet? Might just pull a few cards for this because it's telling me just to pull 2 or 3 cards. It's telling me not to do. I got boat. Neighborhood. I got hidden, neighborhood, boat, fire, boat, neighborhood, something is hidden, and a fire. Bottom of this deck, again, the bottom of this deck is egotism. Someone's got a big ego. You broke your hand? I'm sorry about that. Let's send you healing vibes as well. Everyone give Sipsy Prinny some, I don't know if I'm saying your name properly. Siprini? You broke your hand and arm? Sorry about that. I hope you heal quickly. Send you healing vibes as well. Sending you prayers. Okay, so let's look at this. My signifier card is doing the work. It says growth is happening behind the scenes. Healing patterns. Owning truth. And unlearning survival mode. So this card represents the victim. Doing the work, and it's a candle of healing. Growth is happening behind the scenes for our victim. Owning truth and unlearning survival mode. Interesting. Does he have a big ego now and then? Because ego popped up twice, and it fell on the floor, too. It, like, flew out and fell on the floor. All right, so that represents our victim. What is crossing this case and the victim is heartbreak. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the ending. It's the fact that it ever felt so right. So this was the challenge card. Can I ask you this question, Brooke? Did this boy have a crush on her? Heartbreak. I'm wondering if he did have a crush on her or something. Okay, so the root of the matter. Misunderstood. The root of this case is a misunderstanding. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they are stuck defending what was never said. Interesting. I don't know. I'm pulling the cards just to see. I'm doing a Celtic cross, so I'm flipping one over one at a time. Because so this is the most recent past of the crime, or this could also be the most recent past of when the crime happened. What was the recent past at the crime? Envy. Somebody was jealous. Envy wears many faces. Sometimes it will show up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. I think somebody was jealous, somebody was misunderstood, and somebody was heartbroken. What's in the subconscious of the case? Hey, Aggie. It's good to see you, honey. We're using a new deck called I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Curiosity, like what's in the T? Curiosity. Hey, loving the channel so far. Your readings are so insightful. It's so inspiring to see a streamer with Down syndrome doing as well for themselves as you are. Good luck and God bless. Well, thank you. It's kind of a weird compliment. Okay. I love those backhanded compliments, don't you? A black man queen. Whoa, what are you saying in here? Okay. So, the subconscious of the case is pulling strings. It's not what you know. It's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. I'm not confused yet. The outcome is a status symbol. Someone's chasing symbols instead of the substance. Someone is wondering why they still feel so empty. Does he have no remorse for what happened to this woman or something? Why is he cold? He's very cold about the situation. Let's pull some tarot. He seems like is he autistic? Is he disconnected or something? You said he was 15. Hi, Rosalind. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Was this boy autistic? He said he's innocent. He's coming across very cold and jealous and misunderstood, cold, jealous, and can't understand why he feels so empty inside. Why? That's kind of weird. Heartbroken, misunderstood. He was envious, trying to pull some strings. Something is hidden in the neighborhood, possibly nearby water. He may have let something on fire. If he is guilty, he may have burned something. Is there any evidence of him burning anything? Slow-witted. Because it's like, not that autistic people are cold, but just that there's something like, very blasé about him. Just not really connected. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's see what we get, okay? And I'll do the same Celtic cross in tarot. Not that I'm aware of. That's interesting. Yeah. He's just... envy, heartbroken. He was misunderstood. He's trying to pull strings, but he feels empty inside about the whole thing. He just feels empty that happened to her, and it was a very violent death from what I understand. Didn't you say she was stabbed like 70 times or something? Or she was stabbed? Tell me about Janet and Edward O'Brien. Tell me about Janet and Edward O'Brien, Spirit. He hid something. Something's hidden in that neighborhood. He was a neighbor, right? He was the little boy that lived next, or not the little boy, but he was the boy that lived next door. Okay, I got 3 cards that came out at once, and they're all in reverse. So this was someone who was very immature and did not think before he acted. This is someone, this would represent Eddie, that he made a quick decision and he didn't think it through. Oh, thank you, Brooke. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to tell. I'm not, I don't know if he did it or not, Susie Q. Just give me patience to get through the cards. And then I'll do a whole total. You need prayers for your health? Okay. Everyone, can we please come together and say a prayer? Let me see. It's Rosalind. I lost your name. I just lost you. Where were you at? What kind of health issues are you having, Rose? Is it Rosalind's? I can't see that. I need to get a magnifying glass. I'm going to invest in one and get a huge one because I can't see shit. Okay, so this is someone who was immature, thoughtless, and did a thoughtless, impulsive action. And they lacked confidence, and they were very insecure when this happened. They're trying to come out of hiding right now. This is like someone who is trying to emerge in the public's eye, maybe. This is someone who is got his back up against the wall and he's trying to come out of it. So his back, his back is up against a tree, but his back is trying to come, he's trying to come out. There's a couple of things that he couldn't get over. He had a gift, but he wasted it. He had a gift from heaven, but he wasted it. Did he have a certain gift? And this is bad karma and that unfair justice. So this could be that there was some unfair justice done on his part. So, hello. Hi, Marlene. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. His size and basketball. Okay. So, how I'm feeling about this card, Justice in Reverse, is that maybe because he was tried as an adult, he was 15 years old. This happened, you said, in the 90s, right? So I do believe that there's some unfair justice that was done. Maybe the justice system did skip something, and maybe he is due something. So maybe they'll change his sentence. There is a little corruption here with the justice system. I can definitely feel that. He probably shouldn't have been tried as an adult. So, the bottom of the deck, I have that he is released. That he's going to be released. As far as if he did it, it's almost like I kind of feel like he did, but he's kind of like blocked it out, or a moment of insanity or something. Like, if he did do it, I wonder if he remembers doing it, because it's almost like a mental disconnect when this happened. But he burned something and hid something. Something could have been burned and something could have been hidden in the neighborhood. Because I got neighborhood, hidden, fire, boat. So I would say, did he throw something in a river? Did he burn something and hide something? To me, this is like hiding evidence. Hiding something. And this is the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like he is going to have a release from some restraints. Either they're going to liberate him to some degree, but I don't know how they're going to liberate him. He might get released. Because the justice system fucked up somehow. There's some loophole that he has. Let me just ask if he did it. Let's see. Let's use our true crime deck, crime scene. All right, so these cards kind of fit with the crime scene, okay? Which was a horrific crime scene, from what I understand. And then we'll ask Karen's question next. So, Karen, don't go anywhere. We're going to ask your question next, okay, honey? He could have gotten out already, but he will not say he did it. That might not even matter. Because if his lawyer is able to get him out on some injustice, he might get out. Because they did something wrong. You mean... Maybe he did it, but he has a loophole to get out because I don't think that there's something justice screwed something up for him. That's all I can see for sure. But I mean, this is someone when it comes out in reverse like this is someone who took aggression on somebody. Oh, thank you for my heart. A bubble heart. Thank you so much. This is someone who took action, Susie Q. And he did not think. He just reacted. And he was misunderstood at the root of it. At the root of it, I think he was misunderstood. He was heartbroken about something. Did he love her? Was he in love with her? And he was envious of her. He got jealous. He was heartbroken. Not so much that I'm seeing that he was like angry or in a rage, but somebody has to be in a rage with that many stab wounds. But just that he was heartbroken about something. Okay, let's ask the true crime deck. Is Eddie O'Brien guilty? So I got, in the future, the killer might admit guilt. And there's a knife behind his back. Can you see that? Happy New Year. Thank you, Aggie. That's what the prosecution said, that he was obsessed. Nobody else did. I think he might have had a crush on her. I don't know if he was obsessed, but I think there's a little hurt here. I think somebody was hurt. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. That he had a history. Did he have a history of doing anything violent? I thought he didn't have a history. In the future, the killer may admit guilt. There might be some witnesses or surveillance camera or some type of witness testimony. Somebody saw something that was suspicious. Let me ask the tarot. Did he do it? Just flat out. Did he do it? I got a yes. The World card. And Saturn, which rules the physical body. I still think he's going to get out. I think he might be guilty, but I think he's going to get out. I think they're going to... I think he has a loophole here. I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. I don't know. Don't take this as fact. But what I'm feeling is like he was heartbroken in a way. Like his heart was just broken. And I feel like the victim on the other end, she's there. She is a light in her family's life. I think she's still very present in her family's life. Yes. Okay. Okay, who else has a question? And Karen, who did you want me to read on, hun? Because you're next. So they're going to try to make something happen with this injustice. This is someone who acted so impulsively, and he's regretting it for the rest of his life. He must have done something stupid. And there's a lot of ego. He has a huge ego. We should look at his astrology. Family. Yeah. My issues were you're aware of. I sent a text. Oh, you sent a text? Okay. I remember there, but I don't see any like you know how this is coming in you say, oh. I've been feeling bad energy, and the last threat had me get chest pains from my brother. I need to know if active investigation is taking place because it almost feels as if he is hinting to misdirect info. And I buck, and that is when he shits at the fan. He said he would again cause me to be made to leave this brother's home, and he is a threat to some type I'm not aware of. So it has happened. Oddly, the nice brother here blocked me on social media right after and gave vague answers through the holidays when I asked why not holiday strong nasty with me and like picking an issue to what appears warming towards pushing me out as punishment if I don't shut up. Once again, I don't know what to ask the cards, but a question if anyone of whom I reported are being questioned and if any investigation is being taken. Corruption in both Tennessee and Florida. I don't feel safe from any retaliation made to appear a common disagreement, so it's not really easy to know to report if able. Okay, so I'm trying to process everything that you just texted to me, Karen. Oh, thank you. I'm like torn on the bow because my angel looked rough this year. I had to go out and get a bow. I don't know if it looks right. I think it looks too big, but I don't know. All right, Karen's got a situation going on here. Weird situation. I'm not really sure what her question is, though. Did she already leave? She might have already left. So I think her question is one of her brothers going to kick her out. I feel like that's her question. I'm going to pull that for now. Thanks, Camille. Okay, let me just ask. What her... I'm trying to think how I should ask this. Maybe I should just ask, what is Karen's current situation? Hey, Julia. It's good to see you, honey. What's up, sweetie? Don't know how to ask what should I need to ask properly if I finally got a current investigation, but I don't know if that was true. Wouldn't they contact me? I would think so. They would contact you that, hey, we got your request. I would think so. So you have like almost 3 questions. It's did they start the investigation? Is your brother kicking you? Are both of your brothers kicking you out? Is that basically what you're asking me? Are both of your brothers kicking you out? Okay. I think we'll do curiosity. We'll do a few cards from curiosity. And because I really like this new deck. So I have had another threat to not report the homicide or the fraud. Now in Tennessee, continued from Florida, and the one he was wired there. So I don't know what to ask. Yeah, it's weird. All right, let me just ask: has the investigation? Let's just ask this. Let's just ask: has an investigation started? Let's just make it simple, okay? Has an investigation started? Okay, that's what we'll ask. Ask Junie offline. Yeah, her and I talk a lot. There's a lot going on with her. But we're friends. I mean, it's cool. She knows she's safe here. All of you guys are safe here. I mean, what happens here stays here, you know? I mean, I know we're public, but and if you guys send me, I am on Messenger. If you want to talk to me on Messenger, I am on Messenger. Protection, Karen. This is so weird. I just said, you guys are all safe here. And I said, I know that we're on a public, like basically on a public platform, but it says, but you know, I won't share your business. You know what I mean? I'm not going to like talk to anyone about anything that you guys tell me. I have a lot of secrets. I have so many secrets. You guys have no idea how many secrets I have from everyone in YouTube land. I got a lot of secrets, but I don't run my mouth. I'm a Cancer. I'll keep that shit to my chest forever. Okay. So I just said we're on a public platform, and it says every post is published, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. So that's us talking on the internet, and the card just came out. So these cards are pretty good. They're tuning into us. That's pretty awesome. All right, so let's tune into Karen's energy. All right, let's calm Karen's energy down. First of all, calm down, Karen. Breathe, my dear. We love you. You are loved here. We're all a big family. We love you very much. Okay, so let's clear your energy and try to get something out of this. Okay. Right? Spirit, can you please help me with Karen about her brothers and her investigation case? Just going to clear this energy. Say goodbye to Janet because I just felt her. Say goodbye. Okay. I know, Junie. I know that you are Julie. I know. All right. How's the investigation started for Karen? Okay, so status symbol is what I got for has the investigation started. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. I got this card for Eddie O'Brien. But for you, I feel like it hasn't started, the investigation. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me pull another card. I feel like it hasn't. I feel like something's up with your paperwork. Yeah, I just got fighting. It says, communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all cost. Ask Junie, I'd like to know if there's anything I need to know in my case. If it's actually being looked at, yet because my brother just threatened me again not to say anything and he made me think. Yeah. I think that's stop chasing these little symbolisms. Stop chasing these little clues that you think that you're getting because it might not be what you think it is. And this is fighting. Communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all cost. So, to the bottom of the deck. Trusted friend is at the bottom of the deck. There is no mask here. Just the rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. That's us, all hanging out together. So I feel like your brother is your brother angry that you're chasing something about this case that's not, that he feels isn't happening. All right, let's just pull some basic tarot. Hey, little bit. How are you, honey? I owe you a reading, don't I? A little bit. Do you have a question? It seems like we kept missing each other. No, the way he was picking at me and trying to needle me, he then was indirectly telling me, look, I'm doing good. You know, it was his way of pleading and said, I'm reporting, I'm not stopping. Has he blocked you? Have any of the brothers are trying to not talk to you right now, or they kind of like blocked you out, or okay, so you got court on the 27th of January. Okay, we can just take a peek and look for a little bit. No, the way he was picking at me and trying to needle me, he then was indirectly telling me, look, I'm doing good. You know, it was his way of pleading, and I said, bullshit, I'm reporting, I'm not stopping. So was he asking you to give it up? Like this is going nowhere and you really need to just move on and give it up? And you said, no, I'm not going to stop fighting. Oh, you're welcome, little bit. Oh, no problem. So, I feel like they might actually just kick you out, Karen. You're feeling financial hardship. You're feeling kind of helpless. And this can also be your health. You're not feeling well. They might ask you to leave. Like, they might actually take action and ask you to leave. These cards came out together. Oh, you got the ghost box? Cool. Yeah, I still have to do a spirit box for Susie Q for Janet. We'll do that too. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow night and we'll do a spirit box. I love it. Don't you like... See, I like Ghost Box because it doesn't have all the bells and whistles and there's no, like... You know how, like, Necrophonics has that weird... like, moan in the background? It's, like, totally annoying. I can't stand Necrophonics because it adds all these noises to it. With Ghost Box, there's no, like, weird noises in the background. There's times I pull up Ghost Box and there's nothing. And then there's other times I pull up Ghost Box and it's just like, hey, Junie. So, you know, I feel like that kind of gives it, that is like more legit. Yes, I feel like my brother was tired, everything else. And then he was trying to tell me what good things he's done. And that was his way of trying to make me think it was his plea to just drop it. No, I think your brother is telling you to drop it because it's becoming unhealthy for you. Is what I'm thinking. And that he's tired of seeing you fight. And he probably he's tired of seeing you fighting. And he's tired of the fight. And I would say he feels like you're chasing like these little symbols or these little things that you get. Is there time, energy for a short one for me? Of course, Brooke. I love you to pieces. So yeah, I feel like, oh shit. Oh, I feel like with this, it's like he's tired. You're obviously, you know, you have been dealing with some illnesses, and he's trying to tell you, I've done this for you, and I've done this good. You know, if you don't snap out of it, I feel like he's going to take action to try to put you out. He wants you to find balance. He feels like this is unbalanced. One of your brothers does. That things have become unbalanced. Does that make sense? Oh, you got Ian? That's awesome. You found a new friend? Just remember a little bit when you start working with these spirit boxes, okay? To put a circle of protection around you, all right? Before I go live, I say a little prayer. I do a protection circle. I make sure I sage the house, and I ask my good vibrational spirits to only come through, okay? When you start messing with spirit boxes, you just got to be really careful, okay? I've had some really crazy shit happen to me in all the years I've been using spirit boxes. I've seen some crazy things. I have heard crazy things, okay? When you deal with the spirit world, just please understand. They're very powerful, okay? So just protect yourself. Make it clear no one's to touch you unless you give them permission to, okay? And just ask for protection and ask for the good spirits to help you. Like, I feel like Walter's kind of like my bouncer. He kind of protects us here, you know? He's always looking out. Okay, you said, I don't see that brother, and he hasn't been around for a couple of years. Just every now and then he'll call me and in a threatening, and then threatens my life. Oh shit, Karen. That's not good. Um he is definitely not concerned for my health. He actually knows the proof that I have. He must have thought I didn't have it originally, but he's aware of it because I sent some in, and to me, it appears that he might have been approached by police. I don't know, honey. All right, let me just, give me 1 second. Let me pull a couple more cards. Yep. I hear you a little bit. I was the same way with spirits. Okay. Well, there's betrayal. So your brother has betrayed you. We got a betrayal card. I mean, these are 2 cards that rule basically somebody taking something from you, Karen. Excuse me, I ate dinner. Sorry, excuse me. So to me, this is something was taken. Something was bullied. Someone has taken an unfair advantage of you, in a way. Aquarius is connected to both of these cards. This is kind of unexpected to you, huh? That he called. It's really unexpected behavior. So I feel like one brother's trying to help and the other brother's kind of like a jerk. I feel like the bully brother has a... I feel like the bully brother... I feel like the bully brother, maybe that he wasn't approached, but just that he's got wind of it. What you've been saying and what you've been doing. Oh, no, you're not crazy. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, you're not crazy. I've been seeing spirits since I was a little kid, too. Been seeing orbs and all kinds of stuff. I think one brother is trying to terrorize her and the other brother is trying to help her. So this energy here is your one brother trying to help you. Is like one brother's like trying to tell you to forget it. Hey, Barbara. And the other brother is a bully. He's taken something from you and he's bullying you. Is it the older brother that's a bully? Because I feel like it's the older brother that's the bully. Which brother is it? He's very juvenile. Hey, Tease Louise. Hi. Hello, you're here. Yay, yay, yay. I think her older brother is guilty of stealing from her or doing something or taking some. He took your house, didn't he? Take your house away? I mean, this is someone taking something from you. He is terrorizing me, and I've actually had a problem with 2 heart valves before I left Florida. Came back, and he just did it to me again. Recent past, for a couple weeks, I've been having trouble. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Karen. I feel like he's heard through the grapevine that you have this going on, and like he's trying to put a kibosh on whatever you got going on by bullying you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And the other brother just wants it to stop. And this is bringing on a lot of depression, a lot of emotions for you. You're feeling really emotional about this. All right, let's see, what's the outcome for Karen? Give me an outcome card for Karen, please. Give me an outcome card for Karen. Give me an outcome card for Karen. Whoa, got 2 outcome cards. Okay, so you got 2 outcome cards that came out. Unsent text. A message was typed with intention to be sent to you, and then it was deleted out of fear. The silence says more than words here. So I think there's something with text messages from them. You might get one more text message. They have something to say, but they didn't. And then we got this again. Trusted friend, no mask here. Just rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. So that's, again, that's us. That's our little community here. I do think you're probably going to get another text, but he's contemplating on sending it. So let me know if the bully brother calls you back. Is it the older brother that's a bully? Because here, to me, because I got the sun card, makes me think it's the older brother, the bigger brother, either the bigger brother or the older brother. It might be more of a bully. Bottom of this deck is an answer is coming in. So the guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything. Or be more complicit even more. Does one of your brothers have a drug problem? Hey, blue-eyed mama. Oh, thanks, guys. Did you just send me another message, Karen? Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, I feel like he's trying to bully you so you don't take it any farther. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Karen. He is the older one. He is the older and 1 year younger than me. The good one is 10 years younger than us. He has been taking loans again, property, and then he took that 3rd house of. Yeah, he's a bully. I mean, he's coming across like a bully that's just giving you mental stress and mental anguish. The cards are saying that it's the older brother, the bigger brother, and that the younger brother is trying to help you, but your younger brother is just getting exhausted by all of it. I feel like the younger brother is like, look, I've done this for you. I've done this for you. Let it go. Let's move on and live our life. And if something comes about, something comes about. But, you might need to go put a protection from abuse on your brother, hun. So he can't call you anymore. That's what I'm thinking. All right. I hope that was helpful. All right. Let me go to a little bit. If anybody wants to send a donation, I really appreciate any cash donations that you can send. I did set up, you can send me a coffee. I did log on to that. It's in my description box at the very bottom. My Cash App is there. Or you can just send me in a couple dollars on the little... at the bottom, there's a little $sign there. If you want to send money in that way, you can. Hit the subscribe button, hit like. I would really appreciate it. Of course, if you're a member, I try to pull cards for all of my members. If you are a channel member and you're subscribed. Yep. Okay. So let's do a little bit. Little bit has court coming up. Little bit. A little bit. Why do I feel like I have to say that in a British accent? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I'm Tease Louise is a monthly membership. I think it's like $2, guys. Seriously, $2, and you get a card put for you every month. Oh, the older brother passed. Okay. So what do you have? There's 4 of you kids, Karen? 4 kids altogether? Your parents had 4 kids? Yeah, that's what I feel like he's doing. He's intimidating you. He's intimidating you because he doesn't want you to talk about it. And then your little brother is just, he's just done. Like, he's just wants to live, he wants you to live your life. Oh, my lips are getting chapped. Okay, we're going to ask about Tease Louise. A quick love life reading for you. Oh, no, I have to ask for a little bit, and then Tease Louise is a... Okay, wait a second. Help me with my list, guys. So we have little bit, court case. We have Brooke, and then we have Tease Louise. So 3 more readings, and then I'm going to shut it down. I have work in the morning. Yep, you're still here with me, Brooke. Okay. All right. Okay. So, is my list right? Am I forgetting anyone? Guys, does that list sound right? Am I right? Oh, so I did pick up on drugs. I felt like there was some drug issues. Damn. See, I don't know how I do that. That's amazing that I can do that. That I picked up on that. No, I think the older brother, the one that's bullying you, might have struggled with something in the past with some substances. At least that's what it was coming through as. All right, so we have little bit. We have Brooke, and then we have Tease Louise. No, that's okay. Did I say it right? We have little bit, Brooke, and Tease Louise. Is that right? What was your question, Brooke? I'm right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Just want to make sure I have the list right. Guys, don't let me forget, because I'll get discombobulated. What's up spiritually? Okay. So, little bit is court. Brooke is spiritually. And Tease Louise is a love reading. All right. Don't let me forget, guys. Thank you, Susie Q. Susie Q will whip my ass. She'll keep me in good shape. Between Brooke, Aggie, and Susie Q, they keep me straight. All right. What is going on with little bit? Let's go ahead and clear the energy. All right, we're all going to focus on little bit's court case right now. She's got court coming up. Spirit says, for what? That was so loud. I'll tell you what, before I came on here tonight, I probably should have had the spirit box going, but sometimes it's distracting if I going, but I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm on the toilet, like, I hear spirits. Like, I don't know what it is, but I was getting ready to, I went to go to the potty before I came down here, and, to start recording, I sat down and I literally heard a little girl, the sweetest little voice. And it wasn't my daughter, because my daughter's been in her bedroom all night. It wasn't my husband, but I heard the sweetest little voice out in the hallway say, Junie. It was so clear. It was like, Junie. Very clear. Freaked me out. Well, it didn't really freak me out. I'm used to it. But yeah, they're talking. All right, I'll be up soon, honey. Good night. Nighty night. Doing your little dance. Your shimmy shimmy. Salt and pepper shaker dance. I always tell my husband he dances like he's got salt and pepper shakers. When my husband dances, he's like, I'm like, what do you got, salt and pepper shakers? Are we cooking or are we dancing? What are we doing? Okay, so this has been a battle. Little bit. What is going on? You have to stand your ground in this court case, girl. I feel like, did this little bit, was this court case kind of like blew you off? Oh, you're welcome, Karen. I really think that's what they're trying to do. Is there's intimidation tactics here. Yeah, he's dancing. He's doing a little salt and pepper shaker dance. We got you, Karen. We'll be praying for you, honey. Just try to breathe. What I'm feeling, your energy that I'm feeling, it's like, I need you to breathe. I just need you to just relax, breathe, and he can threaten all he wants, but he's not stupid, okay? He's used to intimidating you, Karen, and he's gotten away with it for years. So the more calm that you are, and the more that you just hone into your boss-ass bitch energy. Aren't you an Aries? Aren't you an Aries? Hone into your Aries. Be the horns. All right, so a little bit. I think this court case caught you off guard. I feel like you have to stand your ground, okay? I feel like you might have to be a little bit forceful and be brave, okay? And what I'm going to tell you, Spirit's saying, don't be half-ass about this little bit. Don't be half-ass. Don't half-ass this. Don't be caught off guard. You have to go in and be prepared. I don't know what is this court case about? Little bit. Are you here? Little bit. Where are you? Yep, that's right. Spirit is saying, don't half-ass this. This is nothing to, I mean, they're like cussing. They're like, this is nothing to be half-ass about it. And you need to go in there be prepared. Have all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted. This is not something to take lightly. What kind of court case is this? Now I'm really curious because of the way they're talking. Something with a woman. And don't celebrate too soon. Don't celebrate too soon. You're going to have a decision to make. Is a little bit back here? I wonder if this has something to do with a woman. I wonder if she's in court with a woman. Maybe two women. Or I'm definitely getting one woman. She's not here. Yep, dot the I's and cross the T's. Cover it all. Someone's being really arrogant. Hey, Blue-Eyed Mama, it's good to see you, sweetie. You want me to do a reading on Kayla Berg? I can do 4. I'm doing this one, and then I got Brooke, and then I got one more, a love reading for Tease Louise, and then I can pull a few cards for Kayla Berg if you want me to. Oh, Blue-Eyed Mama, just to let you know, the one suspect that we think, you know, of course all suspects are innocent until proven guilty, but the one suspect, Kevin, how is his marriage? I just kind of had a download that something was up with his relationships, or his relationship, or his wife or girlfriend, or something. Something might be going on with his personal life, Blue-Eyed Mama. Just kind of putting that out there. I don't know if it's going to come true or not. So this is going to, for a little bit, the court case will be pretty quick. I think you're going to get good news. I think the outcome will be good. There's some confusion with this court case. So don't get distracted by the confusion with it. They are divorced. Were they recently divorced? Something's up with his love life, or something's up with his relationships. This card just came out and it's just sitting right here. It like flipped over and landed right here. So whatever this is, little bit, whatever this, because she's not talking in the chat. So whatever this is, it's going to go faster than what you expected. I do think that it'll be a balanced outcome, or it'll be more favorable towards you. But I feel like this is going to set in some deep-setted wounds. That, like, for a little bit, they divorced. They are divorced. Huh. Yeah, she'll get it on the replay. Wonder if he was seeing anyone else, because I feel like he's having relationship issues. Like if he had a girlfriend, or he was upset about his love life or something. Some type of download I got, and I felt like it was about Kayla Berg, or someone in Kayla Berg's case is going through some type of heartbreak. But that's, you know, guys, I don't claim to be psychic, but every once in a while I get these feelings, or I get these downloads, and I don't know what the hell they are. Doesn't mean that I'm psychic. I just, every once in a while, spirit shows me shit. But that doesn't mean I'm psychic, because I don't consider myself that. Thank you, Susie Q. Yes, that's my Cash App. If anybody wants to send a donation, it would be greatly appreciated after Christmas. I love doing these readings for you guys. I love our community. I love our little close-knit family. But I mean, anything that you can do to help keep the channel, help keep my channel going is greatly appreciated. Become a channel member. That's you go out and you hit how do you become a channel member? Oh, I think you have to hit I don't know, how do you become a channel member? I forget now. So with a little bit, I think that there's disharmony in her relationships. I think this is going to go quicker, but there is some deep-seated wounds here. There's some type of woman involved. She might have to make a decision, or make some type of settlement, or make a choice in this. And Spirit is saying, be a boss-ass bitch when you walk in there. Don't go in there. I mean, I heard it clear as day. They were like, don't go in there all half-assed. Be prepared. Don't be ill-prepared is what they're saying. So again, I don't know what this court case was about. Hopefully she can confirm it with us later on, because I can't. She's not giving me any confirmation. Okay, so next is Brooke. Brooke, you want to know about your spirituality? Spirituality. All right. I'm going to pull an angel card for Brooke, because I like pulling angel cards for my Brooke. Okay. What's going on spiritually? What do you need to hear? Now, let's ask an angel card first. Here's an angel message for Brooke. Oh yeah, go to my page. There's a join button next to the sub button. If they hit that, they will direct them to a setup. Okay, so everybody listen to Blue Eyed. She's telling us how to do it. So yes, become a member. It's only $2 a month to become a member. I think it's like $2.50 or $2.99. I can't remember. And help support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And Brooke says if they click the money symbol YPI, they can join as well. Okay, thanks, Brooke. Okay. Angels for Brooke. What message does Brooke need to hear from the angels? Give me a message for Brooke. Okay, they're saying that, it's time for you to use your imagination a little bit more and you'll see the answer. The angel that you got is Archangel Michael. It says, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and the creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help so that you will become more spiritual, basically. Will it let you add a button under the $sign directly to your Cash App also? Obviously, you can't check it right now. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't have my Cash App connected. I didn't know it did that. All right. And the bottom of the deck is what you've been worried about. The angels have already resolved it for you, Brooke. It says, I give any worries and cares and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation that I have had because I am divinely perfect in your ways. Okay, so that's messages from angels. Let's pull from the tarot. So you want to know what Spirit wants to say, right? Is there any messages from Spirit? Correct, Brooke? Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yes, please, anyone in chat, please join the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I know money is tight for everyone. That's why I try to come on once a month and do readings for everyone. And it's just a membership fee of $2, $2.50 or something like that. It's very cheap for us to keep this community going and for me to be able to maintain the channel. There's a lot of things that you have to maintain to be on YouTube, and it costs money. I mean, this is the reality of it. It costs money. Okay. There is a preparation for battle and a bravery brewing. For you or for the world? Well, remember, Brooke, do you remember when we first started talking, I was crying to you because I said, I'm just learning to, I was like, it was like 2 years ago. And do you remember we had this long conversation, Brooke, about 2 years ago? And I said, I was crying and you were like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I said, 2026, we're going to be in war. I just know it. Do you remember that? And I was hysterical and you were like, calm down, calm down. Do you remember that? And I was like, you probably think I'm crazy. And I started crying, but I was like, I'm just learning astrology and I think we're going to be at war in 2026. And bam, we turn 2026 and we're at war. So what are you going to do? But I'm not going to sit here and brag about it. But I made, when I saw the bombs hit, which was terrible, because I think a couple hundred people died. I don't know how many people died, but people died. And I just remember, I remembered that conversation that I had with you, and I was like, oh my God. I was bawling my eyes out, and Brooke was like, my poor crazy friend. She's losing her mind, thinking we're going to be at war in 2026. I was like, it's just bad. It's just going to be bad. 2026 is going to suck. There's some good, don't get me wrong. That was when I was first learning astrology and I was just starting to understand, but think about it. The god of war, thank you for the crown. Thank you so much, Ian Bernardo. I appreciate it. If you remember, that was when I was really just first starting out, and I was getting like these downloads as I was learning, and as I was reading charts, Spirit was giving me downloads. So that doesn't happen all the time, but when I was first starting out, I would get these like overwhelming feelings looking at someone's chart or looking at a crime chart, and I would get these like visions, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I don't know what that is. Like, it's just weird. It doesn't really happen too much anymore because I'm so focused on trying to do things politically correct or say the right words and do things right. And I still make mistakes, but I'm still trying. Yep. Thank you, Aggie. I love you too, sweetie. Okay. So exactly your question about spirit is, what exactly is your question, Brooke? We are truly in a matrix. Can I get your number? Oh, you don't want my number. You don't want to talk to me. Ask Brooke. Ask Aggie. Ask Susie Q. They're like, oh, it's my emotional friend again calling. Okay, so my Lord. So is your spiritual question more so about what's happening with the world? Or I know that guy was weird. That guy's weird. He's like spamming the chat big time. This is hopefully that weirdo girl tarot destroyer. I hope she doesn't come in because she's like a professional spammer. She'll like shut the whole chat down. Yeah. Okay, so the card I got is balance, Brooke. We need to find balance. We need to harmonize, and our priorities as a country is not right, I would say. And I feel like what's happening is that maybe now look, I don't want to get political because everybody has their own political beliefs. We are a free country. For now, we are a free country, okay? Everyone has the right to their own feelings and entitlement to how they believe and how they feel. I'm not here to judge you. But what I'm feeling is that our president might be doing too much, too fast, all at once. And he's trying to juggle something, He's got too many balls in the air. There's too much going on, right? There's too many balls in the air. Literally, too many balls flying in the air. It's too much all at once. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Why are you feeling less fear as you learn more? Well, I think because you have a good relationship with God, Brooke. Next, he will get sick from exhaustion. Well, I already think he's sick. I did a reading on him not so long ago. I think he is sick. And I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I mean, I feel like there's something kind of like, there's like an underlying issue that they're missing with his health. I think there's something wrong. But I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I mean, he's a human being. I personally don't care for him, but I don't want to see anyone suffer. And I do think that there's an underlying issue here with his health. That there's something that they're missing. You think he's a diabetic? He might be. And that could be with the balance. Because when you're diabetic, your body can't balance itself. I was hoping that Missy would pop in here tonight because I wanted to tell you guys about Missy's new channel. That was my announcement. Missy opened up a new channel. And Missy is mapping now. She got Kirsty McIntosh's book and she started to map. So I'm really proud of Missy. She'll be mapping missing people, and she did. If you go to her channel, she did a map on who was the guy that's missing. He went he was a teamster back in the 70s and 80s. Jimmy Hoffa. She just did a map on Jimmy Hoffa, and it's really interesting where it mapped out. So she mapped out like that hotel where they say that he's like buried under the corner of the hotel. Well, she did the whole map, and the map goes right to that hotel, to the corner of it. How about that? Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about Missy, and she opened up another channel to do EBT recipes for people who, are on EBT cards, and if they get food stamps. She has put a bunch of recipes together for everyone, and she's helping people go through the list of how to cook all these. Oh, thank you so much. You've gifted me 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Susie Q. I appreciate it. Yay, thank you. Oh, hey, Jen, Astrology for Mystics. How are you, honey? I hope you're doing okay. Hi, Jilly. Hey, Toy. How are you guys? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Susie Q. I love you so much. Yeah, so Missy, she's starting to map, and she got Kirsty McIntosh's book. So please give her support. When you first start out mapping, it's a little bit, a little shaky, you know, you got to kind of like balance the mouse and the little thing, and your lines can be a little shaky, but she's going to do really good. And I really hope, I really support all of the astrologers on YouTube, especially astrologers that do true crime. I really want to support them, and I want them all to be rock stars. I want them all to be successful and do good. That's it, you know, and everybody has their own way of doing things. And I really hope that Missy starts to map and that good things happen. And I wish that for all the astrologers. Missy's Astrology for Mystics, you can subscribe to her. There's Kirsty, there's Missy, there's Val Evans. All these people are amazing. They're rock stars. So yeah, check them out. Okay, so back to Brooke. And her spiritual feelings. What is Brooke feeling spiritually? So I feel like you're still kind of grieving your dad. You still kind of have heartbreak and your emotions. You're feeling, I know you said that you don't feel emotional, but I think that you are emotional about something, but I feel like it's like past. Appreciate it. I'm in a sense. Yeah, I do feel like there's sadness here with you. Are you going to go away soon, Brooke? Do you have a trip planned? Or maybe you need to do a trip. You're feeling exhausted, though. It's like you're exhausted. Feeling a little isolated. I feel like the energy is picking up on your surgery because you're healing from surgery, so they're telling me that you're isolated. Maybe you need to go on a little trip. Connect to nature after, doesn't a trip sound so nice for, I wish we could all go on a trip for real. But I feel like either you're going through some type of transformation yourself and you are trying to get over heartbreak, you are trying to get over, over sorrow. Yeah, I feel like you need a trip. Like just a little, like maybe you and your mans can go on a little, maybe even a little day trip when you're, now, because Spirit said you can't sit, Spirit just said she can't sit long in the car. Is that true? Why is Spirit telling me that? You can't sit long in the car for long car rides. Is that true? Why did they tell me that? Would it be hard for you to sit in the car for a long car ride, maybe? I don't know. I don't know why Spirit just said that, but they did. Yeah, I feel like you're itching to get out in a way. Don't have that problem with the veins like I did. Okay. Nice place. Nice place down the road would work. Change is all you need. Yeah, that's exactly right, Susie Q. That's what I kind of am feeling like. The Spirit is like, you need to get out. You need to get out in fresh air. You need to get out in the elements a little bit when it's even the cold air, like a nice brisk cold air. But try not to focus too much on all the negative stuff. I think what they're trying to tell you is to seek higher meaning, to seek higher wisdom. Turn your back on some old habits or turn your back, become detached to something and seek higher wisdom. So they're telling you to get out and to seek higher wisdom. You're seeking and you're seeking. Let me just do this curiosity. Let's see what it says. What does Brooke need to hear right now? What does Brooke need to hear? I think you are on the right road, but I think they're feeling nervous about your, I think they feel like you're exhausted and that there is some emotional turmoil here. And as far as the world is imbalanced. And they think maybe getting out and going on a little day trip might be helpful. Not too far. I think they're saying like she can't be in the car too long. It might hurt her. So, and I don't know where that's coming from, but like I said, I don't claim to be psychic. I don't claim to be anything special. I'm just me. But maybe try not to be in the car too long, or you get out and stretch your legs, you know? Nice little road trip might do you some good. Maybe that's why they're saying she can't sit too long. She can't sit in the same position too long. Like, I don't know why they said that, honestly. So, you got this card, which is like a message. So it says invite only. The real action isn't happening in the public's eye. Behind the scenes, the inner circles already have been chosen. So I feel like whatever you're stressing about or worrying about, Spirit has already got it all figured out for you. I hope that helps. That the message is that it's already, whatever you're worrying about, the spirit world, the universe, and God has already got it undertaken. It's already, the action isn't happening in the public's eye in front of your face. The action is happening behind the scenes where you can't see the inner workings of the, like the wheels are, okay, they just showed me gears. Like the wheels are turning, okay? I don't know where they're turning to, but the wheels are turning. Things are going to turn and get better. And that there's things happening behind the scenes. The inner circle's already been chosen. So you have a spirit team on your side that's working to turn these gears for you, that's helping you. Okay, so I am fact going as planned. Yes. Yes. I hope that makes sense, because this kind of reading was like kind of sporadic and all over the place, because we kind of had like two-part question, like the world, and then it started talking more about you. I wanted to focus on you. So the reading went from the world to you, to you, to you, to you. Take a break sometimes, Brooke. Take a break from it. Whatever this is, they're telling me, step away from it, take a break every once in a while, watch kittens, watch animals play on YouTube. Something that will make you laugh. Don't get engulfed in all this, because you can't control it, they're saying. There's things that you can control, this you cannot control. And just let your spirit team take care of you. Hi, Mr. Chef Eats. It's good to see you. Okay, so the next person was Tease Louise, right? And Tease Louise had a question about her love life. Is that correct? See how I'm doing on my battery. I think my battery's doing okay. Yeah, my battery's still doing good. This phone died. Oh. Let me find me. Let me find me. Let me find myself. All right. All right. I hope that message resonates with you, Brooke. I know it got a little weird, but that's what I got. All right. Tease Louise, you had a question about your love life, correct? All right. Everyone, let's focus on love. I just heard the song, The Love Boat. Do you guys remember that show? I'm showing my age. I'm in my 50s. Focus on love. You've been super busy getting clients squared away? Oh, you have to tell me about that, Brooke. Okay. All right. Ancient like me, Junie. Yes, I'm ancient. Oh, that's what just popped in my head. The love boat. Soon we'll be setting our sails away. I forget how the song goes. All right. Tease Louise. Love. All right. Okay. Do you want me to pull from a love deck? I think I have sex cards. I'm not allowed to show them online. Because they're nakedness, but you see. I have to find that deck. I have so many decks. Oh, this one's appropriate. This is kind of like love. This old deck here. All right. All right, I have the Moonology. I can pull some astrology cards if you want me to. You don't feel bad anymore? A1, 2. I know, but I got in trouble when I did that Mars and Venus video, and I showed all their artwork of Mars and Venus, and like her boobs were out, and I didn't scribble out her nipple, and I lost all my members. I had it was when I first started. I only had like 4 or 5 members early on, like way back, and they took all my members away, and they shut off my little cash icon because I showed Venus's bits and bobs and Mars's little bobs and Venus's little, But I was just thinking it was artwork. I didn't think people were going to be so upset by it. But yeah, I got banned from YouTube too for showing nudity. It's Venus and Mars. Like, come on, people. So when I uploaded the video again, I had to scribble everything out. It was crazy. All right. Love. Tease Louise. Hello, mysterious. You should have just put pasties on her. I know. I know, right? I didn't really understand how YouTube worked back then. They are upset by that. I know, and it actually is like really beautiful artwork, I had a statue of them, picture of that. Yeah, they went off on me. They like freaked out on me. Well, I have to admit this. It was when I really didn't know how to edit videos, and I didn't know how to I wasn't really good at editing, and I put it on zoom in. I put the video on zoom in, and it literally like zoomed into her titty. I was like, oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. I mean, it was like, so that's probably what did it. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm a little bit better at editing now. Yeah, but it was just a painting, but anyway, yeah. Okay, so, all right. Tease Louise, love life. Tease Louise and love life. Tease Louise and love life. Tell me about Tease Louise and her love life. Tell me about Tease Louise and her love life. Tell me about Tease Louise and her love life. Tell me about Tease Louise and her love life. Why do I feel anxious? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? I feel like you're nervous about something or somebody. I feel nervous. My chest is tight. I'm going to be done after I do. I've been on for a while now, sweetheart. I'm going to be, no, you're great. Okay, good. I'm going to be doing Blue-Eyed Mama after Tease Louise. I'm going to come back on and we'll do some spirit box sessions and this tomorrow night after work because I need to ask about that boy. And and for Susie Q. So I'll probably be live tomorrow night too. If I have time, if dinner and everything goes as planned. Jeez Louise. All right, so 2 cards came out together. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and release old relationships because passion is coming into your life. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then you have a picture of a dude. Can you see him? He's like ready to come down and kiss you from the heavens. Woo, girl. All right, so does any of that make sense to you? Or should I pull from another deck? Does that like resonate? Maybe getting my illness. It's okay. Okay, I don't know. I felt my chest felt kind of tight for a second, and like you know when someone takes your breath away and you can't really breathe and you're trying to catch your breath, and then my chest felt tight, but I'm okay now. So you have, is there a past relationship that was a problem? Ex is way gone though. Was he not good? Because I think this is saying the ex was like really not good, and then I have, this will help bring in new passion. Oh, okay. So is there an attraction coming up? I mean, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So live in the moment. Do you have someone in mind, Tease Louise? He was horrifying. Yeah. That was the first card that popped out. Was like, that's got to go. The ex has got to go. Passion is on the horizon. And that you are attracting someone. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So if there is somebody coming in, this person is going to help you take control of your life, or take it back. Nailing it so far. Okay, good. So be the unicorn. Be you. And be free. And free yourself. Be the mystic little person that you are. It says it's time to take back control of your life. All right, so that's, we'll put these here. And then we'll pull some tarot. And then we'll do blue-eyed mama. So I'll put these cards up here. And then as I pull tarot, I kind of can go back and forth with them. All right. All right. Thank you for being active in the chat with me, T. That helps so much as you're doing this. Okay. So what does T. Louise need to know about love, tarot? That's no spirit. I think this guy, if there is a guy or a girl, whatever, but girl, guy, whatever, they are attracted to the fact that you are unique, I think. Hey, Virgo Tings, my buddy. There's Virgo Tings, everyone. That's my friend. Virgo Tings has her own tarot channel. Please go check her out. She just had a little baby girl. She's had a baby. But she's still pulling tarot cards. She's a very gifted tarot card reader. She keeps me sane. Okay. All right. All right, so this is, if this is a relationship coming in, it's a beginning and an end. So, or an ending to a beginning, something like that. Like a beginning to an end, an ending to a beginning. Something in your past ended, so this or you've put something, you've ended something to start something new in a way. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Have you been out of the dating game for a while? How long has it been since you actually really went on a date? Has it been a while? Almost like they're saying you're coming out of hibernation or something. Ended something years ago, wasn't expecting anything new nor wanted it. I feel like you've been out of it for a while. Almost 4. I got the number 4, but I don't know if that's right. 4 or 5 years out of the game. Is that right? Okay. Okay. So there is someone there. Is it a guy? I feel like it's a man. I'm getting like a male energy. Okay, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. He's older guy. I got. There's a nice energy. He's curious. He's very curious energy, and he likes that you're unique, and he's attracted to you. I could be wrong. I don't know. So it's not a guy? Is it a girl? I just got the energy of a man who likes that you're different and unique. Something's gonna come out of this. I feel like there's a little bit of a setback. Maybe it's like you guys are communicating. Huh. Bye, Brooke. But there is something that's going to come to fruition. I feel like in the beginning you weren't sure, like, you weren't sure about this. You were very hesitant. Like, is this happening? Is this happening? Maybe there was some missed text messages or missed calls or something, or that it might not even be a text message, but it could be like he sent out a signal, or that he tried to give you a hint that he likes you, but it didn't come out right. It came out all wrong. He might be a little shy in a way, or maybe I'm feeling that he's a little awkward. And I think something is going to manifest out of this. I do. It's good. I mean, you got the Magician. So I do feel like something's going to happen here. Something's in the works for you. I hope. I mean, I want all of you guys to be happy. I don't want any of you guys. I mean, if you're happy being lonely, then I'm happy for you. But if you guys want, to be in a romantic relationship, and that's what you want, then I want that for you, Yeah. I want you guys to be happy. Whoa, the cards are flying everywhere. He's got something on his plate, or I'm hardly even pulling the cards here, but I'm just getting like little signals, like, something's in the works with him. So I don't know what that means. But he's got something going on. Let's see. Let's do the curiosity. And maybe I'll pull a moon card for your outcome. And then we'll do Blue-Eyed Mama. Tell me about T. Louise. T's Louise love life. This might not be the deck to pull for love. I'm going to tease Louise love life. So I got, this probably isn't the right deck to pull for love, but this is more like a true crime deck. But I got Live and Learn. And I got mistakes were made in the past, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So maybe this is like things will be different than that other relationship. I'm thinking things will be different now. So that's a good card. And let me just pull a Moonology card for your outcome card. Why is my dragon card in my Moonology deck? Right, I have a dragon deck too of star cards. I like to use that for the real Gemini. Hold on, I got like too many decks out. 1 second. No, I'm gonna leave this deck out for Blue-Eyed Mama because we're gonna do crime next. All right. The Angels, the Sex deck. Okay. All right. I'm just going to pull a moon card for your outcome, okay? Spirit, give me an outcome card for T's Louise, romantic situation, love life. Love life. Blech. Give me an outcome card for her reading. An outcome card for her reading. Thank you, T's Louise. I'm glad this resonates with you. Okay, so you got the Scorpio card. It's a full moon Scorpio. So, that's Scorpio energy. Okay, can I ask you this? Scorpio energy. Do you ever catch this guy watching you or looking at you? Scorpios love to watch. They Scorpio men, they'll like stare at you. They'll give you that sexy little stare. That's so sexy when they do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it's time to release negativity. The full moon in Scorpio. So this is hidden desires, okay? Deep. Like Scorpio loves with their whole soul, okay? Scorpio is like intense, passionate. And once they get their sights on you and they have their eyes on you, that's it. It's like, there goes my bra. There goes my panties. Oops, I don't know what happened. They rule the 8th house of sex, death, and taxes. And they can be very charming. And, I mean, I'm talking about Scorpio in love, okay? They rule the house of sex. I mean, let's just face it. Try not to focus on anything negative. Just go with the flow, I would say. And this is, if this person is being represented by Scorpio and your love life, it is a complete transformational romantic situation, okay? I'm going to read it from the book too. Full moon in Scorpio. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop worrying. And that's so weird because that's how I felt when I first started to focus on your energy, is that I felt like nervous, like nervous energy. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time to release them. This card hails any emotional intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. And that might be it. Like the full moon is usually kind of like a climax, or like that breaking point when the dam breaks and these emotions let loose. And if he is a Scorpio or it doesn't mean that he's a Scorpio or you're a Scorpio. It just means that the energy is giving us a Scorpio vibe. And it can be that, well, it says here that for some, however, this card has totally a different meaning, and your sex life can become improved now. Woo! The dam broke, yes. I knew it. Okay. Yes, so this is going to improve your sex life. And that, use your magic, because the 8th house does rule magic. I have Jupiter in my 8th house, so I can do some freaking magic, man. I can make shit happen if I want to, but I don't usually do it. I do more healing. I'm not into all that negative shit. But yeah, magic. This is like a magical sexual thing here, okay? You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. So don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive, and release those urges. I don't know how else to say it without getting banned from YouTube. I'm probably already banned. They already probably strike me or whatever. Venus stellium in the 8th. Ooh, 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 love, baby, love. So you can really cherish. That's awesome. You got to be careful that you don't get too obsessive, though. You got to watch that, because you can get a little obsessive with Venus in the 8th. What rules the 8th? What's ruling it? Pisces rules my 8th. Oh. And your vertex is conjunct? That's serendipitous, baby. Ooh, yes. Oh, I like what I'm hearing. Oh, wow. So you're a Cancer in the 8th. You're very strong empath then. Very strong empath. You have empathic abilities. Oh, wow. So the dam did break then, yes. All right. So that's good. I'm glad. He's definitely attracted to you. I mean, don't talk about your ex around him, though, okay? Because the ex card did come up in the very beginning. So don't talk about your ex around him. Just go with the flow. Okay? I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Somebody's having sex in the group. Woo-hoo-hoo! The dam broke. At least someone is. Good, I'm glad. Okay. It might make him a little uncomfortable, so I wouldn't talk about him. All right, now we're going to do Blue-Eyed Mama. Woo, woo, woo. All right, everybody, we're going to focus on Blue-Eyed Mama. We're going to ask about Kayla Berg, who has been missing from... she went missing from Wisconsin. I can't remember the year. It's been years ago. She was last seen at a McDonald's. I don't know if Blue-Eyed Mama is still in the chat, so help me refresh my memory because it's been so long since we've looked at her. But her name is Kayla Berg. She was like about 15 years old. And I think I might be off on the age, but I'm pretty sure this is just coming off the top of my head, guys. So I could be a little off about the information. But, oh, yeah, you're here. Okay, so, hey, Sweetly. Hey, it's so good to see you, Sweetly Bear. Mwah, love you. Okay, So, Kayla Berg, she was with a family friend. His name was Kevin. Now, Kevin has not been charged with anything. He is every suspect we mentioned is presumed innocent in a court of until they're proven guilty in a court of law. But that was the last person with her. They left McDonald's. They smoked weed. He was older than her at the time because he was friends with her brother, I believe. And he said that he dropped her off at an abandoned house, that she wanted to go to the abandoned house, and he left her there. And she's never been seen since. I did map her out on the Astrology. If you guys, if you're interested in the case, I did map her out. And there's areas around a graveyard that I'm familiar, and a lake. There's two places that I feel are hot spots: a lake and a side road near the graveyard. There's like this little side road, but the area where she went missing, that I feel like he went to, is nowhere near. The map doesn't map anywhere near where he said he dropped her off at. The Astrology doesn't even go over there, so it's kind of weird. She was 15 when she went missing. Okay. And so there was two suspects in the case, and he was one of them. Did they find DNA, or did the dogs hit on his car or something? Were they cadaver dogs that hit on his car? Her name is Kayla Berg. Kayla Berg. Kayla Berg. Oh, my cards just got flipped around. 1 second. Yeah, and I did tune into Kevin. I don't know if it was Kevin's energy or somebody's energy in her case. I felt like there was some serious relationships issues getting ready to come to surface, or something about a marriage. Or maybe Spirit was just telling me he was divorced. I'm not sure. Yes, cadaver dog picked up on his vehicle. Out of 10. Oh, wow. Yes, Kayla Berg, Antigo, Wisconsin. I'm not saying that right. It's not Antigo. It's in... She has to correct me because I can never pronounce it properly. And... Yes. Wisconsin. The McDonald's is no longer there. It was torn down. Where they were at. And they were last seen together. And her friend worked at the McDonald's. Did I ring the bell for her? Can't remember. I didn't, did I? Antigo. Okay. All right, Spirit. We're tuning into Kayla Berg. Okay. Drugs. High alone. Okay, so home. Drugs, home. He said he was going to take her back to a home. Aggie, can you block him? Can you block alone, honey? I feel like there's... intuition. Caregiver and a disaster. Like, almost like, did he want to help her? But then it ended up, he came across like he was trying to help her or trying to care for her, but it just turned into a complete disaster. wonder if they were drunk and high, or just, I feel like they were, I know they were definitely getting high, but I feel like they were more than just high. You can't block them, Aggie? Let me see if I can block them. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, honey. A meeting. Let's do the curiosity. All right. I'm going to do a, okay. Just give me a minute while I do this because I'm going to do, oh, that's okay, Susie Q. Thank you for being here. So we're talking about Kayla Berg. Okay. I'm going to do a Celtic cross with the curiosity cards, and then I'm going to do, oh, thank you for becoming a member, Blue Eyed. And then I'm going to do it with the tarot card as a Celtic cross. So what is going on with Kayla Berg's case? So this is her signifier card. That card represents her. What is crossing her path? What is crossing the case path to becoming solved? What is crossing her path? Okay, then we'll do the root, recent past, subconscious of the case, and then we'll do an outcome. Bottom of the deck is wedding day. From me to we. Something is becoming more official. I wonder if he's seeing somebody. Is Kevin seeing somebody? It's so weird because I was getting like relationship issues and then I got a wedding at the bottom. Very weird. All right, let's do the tarot now on top of these cards. Let's see what I get. Wish I could show you guys my spread without knocking you over. I feel like I'll knock you guys over. Have you balanced up here on this thing? I don't know if you, see, sometimes I don't know if you guys want to see my face or if you just want to see the cards. I don't know. No idea. He don't live here anymore. All I know is that he's got divorced a while ago. I'm wondering if something's going on with his love life. I could be wrong. I could have been picking up on another person, but because I get weird downloads all the time, but I have no idea what they are. It's almost like I'll be sitting at work, I'll be typing something, and I get this flash. You know, it's like a movie. It's like a movie flashes in front of my face, but I have no idea who it's about, what it's about, and I'm just like, ooh, that wasn't good. What the hell was that? I don't know what it is. You know. We can see chat and you behind it. Hoping Bubba will be his girlfriend soon. Yeah, right? Okay. All right. Give me a card that represents Kayla Berg, please. Give me a card that represents Kayla Berg. Give me a card that represents Kayla Berg. Putting that as my signifier. Give me a card for what is Kayla Berg's challenge card. Give me 2 challenge cards. I'll put those 2 challenge cards there. The root of the matter. Recent past. And I have them all face down. Conscience. And the outcome. Bottom of the deck. So there's going to be a release at the bottom of the deck. A release of restraints. So some type of freedom. An injustice will be forgiven. A new beginning and an awakening of some sort. Huh. All right, so let's look at the cards that are her signifier cards. So I have them all face down, so I'm going to be flipping them over with you guys. So these are her 2 signifier cards. So I got, which is really weird. This is weird. The bottom of the deck, we got wedding, like a contract being done. And for a card that is her signifier card, I got the Lovers in reversed. So this is her signifier. I feel like, and look, this came in reverse. I think that night, Kevin thought they were in a relationship or something. Falling in love. So falling in love was in reverse. The card says, whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is not just a fling. And it came out in reversed, and I got the Lovers in reversed. So, and this represents her, what she was feeling that day. It signifies her situation, her feelings. I feel like she broke up with him, or she was like, I'm not interested in you, or something like that. So those cards are representing her. This is the obstacles in the case. So here's our obstacles, and 2 came out in reversed. So the obstacles to solve her case are that this is a fantasy world. There's too many heads are in the clouds. The truth is getting lost. And the case has lost its sparkle. Someone's living in a fairy tale world. So that's a challenge to her. We do have the Sword of Truth and Justice, so that gives me hope. So maybe law enforcement is struggling with keeping the case active and keeping it alive. We do have the Sword of Truth and Justice and Victory. That's her obstacle. So we're not getting victory. This is like what's blocking the case. Hi, how are you doing? This is what's blocking the case from getting solved. So we're not getting, she's got the card of truth, but because it's showing up in the obstacle position, we're not getting justice. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And there's the other card. This card came out attached to that. Is that there's too much negativity surrounding the case. And it's not getting enough attention. Yeah. It's not getting the attention that it needs. The root of the matter. So I got gold digger at the root of the matter. This connection comes with a price tag. This was calculated, strategic, and dripping in dollar signs. So with this shovel, it makes me wonder if he did bury her somewhere. And that the root of the matter is that someone became super hyper-focused on her. Maybe even a little bit obsessed. Maybe they thought she was a gold digger, or she wanted money, or it was superficial. He was really hyper-focused on her. All his attention went on her. in the recent past, I do have a court date or a court hearing or justice. Court date. Some documents may have been filed. And you know what? I was feeling that. Like something is going on behind the scenes. And I think it has to do with the mother. That the mother reached out. And the mother is just withdrawn and completely depressed. The mother is emotionally exhausted about this. And she tried to push some type of paperwork through maybe. The subconscious of the case. People feel that there's no justice. That there's an injustice here. Bad karma. That's in everybody's subconscious about this case. That there's no justice for her. And the card that I got next to that is, you know, lack of justice, lack of, you know, bad karma, even, you know, law enforcement kind of being, not doing their job or being corrupt. And then I got that there's some type of secret affair. So I think people do think in the subconscious of this crime that there was some type of attraction, some type of secret affair, or they may have, you know, some type of sexual thing here. Okay, let's look at the outcome cards. Consequences for my outcome card. So, you know, hopefully there is an isolation. Consequences and isolation. Damn, how do I do this? I'm very good at this. So, there will be consequences. I just don't know what those consequences are going to be. It says no more running. Consequences are coming. And this is in the outcome position. No more running. The karma is catching up. And someone's being held accountable. The outcome is feeling withdrawn. And I mean, if you think about it, this is like, you know, this is someone who is forced to relax, forced to hibernate, forced to lay down. But this also can be death. This also can be kind of imprisonment because you're forced to retreat. You're forced to go lay down. And we have consequences for the outcome. So, it could be that, you know, the case has just gone silent and then we're going to hear something. I really hope so. No more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. For this to be an outcome card, it just, ugh. It looks like law enforcement has done some setbacks and they're stuck. So if I just go like page through the deck, I mean, not everybody does that, but I sometimes do because I've shuffled the deck and I want to read the energy, you know. The deck has been shuffled with her question in mind. It's going to take time. 4 months to 4 years or something like that. Delayed. Blockages. Why is there so much delays and blockages? It's like they had something, but they didn't get the results that they wanted. They had something, but they didn't get the results that they wanted. I mean, I know I got justice in reverse, but there is going to be karma. I mean, I feel like karma is coming. The cops, I feel like, have messed up. Hey there. Yeah, I don't know how I do that. Isn't that crazy? That I pull those kinds of cards, guys? Like, because we've gone from love to sex to this. So, you know, hello. We've gone all over the place. Not many tarot readers can do that. Drugs. He was supposed to be your caregiver, and there was a disaster. It was disastrous because these cards here. Home. drugs. These two cards came out together, being a caregiver, and then a catastrophe happened. And she was basically in his care. She was 15, he was older. She was in his care, and a disaster happened. I do think we're going to get justice. I just think it's going to take a while. I think it's going to take a long time. They messed up. But the bottom of the deck was getting released. Something's going to be released. Maybe, hopefully evidence. I'm praying to God that it's like DNA. That maybe the mother pushed for something. Is what I'm hoping. Because, I mean, here we have a mom that is just completely just devastated. The bottom of the deck was something's going to be released. And I felt that, I called you. I don't know if you remember. I called you and I was like, I feel like something might come around after New Year's or after we go through the holiday season, that we might hear something. And she did reach out and put out the Happy Merry Christmas. The mother, I think, put out a Merry Christmas post, but I do feel like something's happening. Like, Kevin is considered innocent until proven guilty. I mean, this is just a tarot reading. You can't take it as fact, but I do feel like something's happening. Slow and steady, guys, with this. Unfortunately, slow and steady. All right, so that's what I have for now. I got to go to bed. I have to get up early in the morning for work. Can't be late, so... All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And enjoy your week this week. Enjoy the rest of your week. And tease Louise. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I do nothing anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay. Love you guys very much. I'll see you soon, Blue-Eyed. I'll talk to you later this week. Bye, Susie Q. I love you so much. And we'll do a spirit box tomorrow night when I get home from work. And Aggie, I'll do your personal reading tomorrow after work too. Before we go live, I'll just do a quick recording and see what we get. Okay? I didn't forget about you, Aggie. I know you want me to do your reading offline. All right, guys. I love you all. For anyone that subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Any donations, anything like that, the channel really appreciates it. All right. Love you guys. Take care.